compare you to what that was like. And talking to several of you, this is something we've never seen anything like it. I hope we never see anything like it again. But you guys, the bravery, the heroism, the selflessness you showed, the compassion for our community, continuing to be out there in battle. I was out there the next day, a little less than 24 hours later. There were still hot spots. You could still see smoke. I can only imagine what you guys saw that night just by smelling it the next day. I can only imagine what you saw. Our entire community is grateful for you. We are grateful for having you here. We are grateful for you all being willing to put yourselves in that position for our community, because you never know when that call is going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. And you all still put on your uniform and you go headfirst into danger. And we are all extremely grateful for each and every one of your bravery. I wanted to bring this to the firehouse today. We were in Washington this past week, and we get to put really special events into the congressional record. And so I wanted to put the bravery of the Okolona Fire Department into the congressional record. We have done that. It will be there for the rest of the history of our country. What you all did on that Tuesday here in Louisville when the plane crashed outside the airport. We go back next week. We're hoping to have a moment of silence for the victims and their families as well. But wanted to specifically commend you all in a tangible way for what you did, what you were willing to do. And in fact, the fact that you all are so nonchalant about it is truly amazing. That you were just doing your job, but to do that with such courage and such valor deserves the highest praise. So we want to give you guys this, Chief, from the United States House of Representatives, thanking you for your service, thanking you for your courage, thanking you for your bravery.
Thank you so much. Yep. Thank you for coming out, visiting our department, and recognizing all of our members. It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd love to get a photo, so if you guys should look right at me. 3, 2, 1. I can ask the press to move back just a little bit so I can get our group shot. I know you're still doing some of this, but this photo is round up to that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to sit back just 1 second. They're obviously thank you so much. You guys want to get this picture? One at a time. Okay, that's 3, 2, 1. 3. Oh, I can't see you guys. Can you step forward?
That might be intentional. Get up here. Get up here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We're going to give this to y'all.
I know, right? Just give me a call.
Oh, thank you. You'll meet me over here. I'll be back in just a second. It's amazing, isn't it? All right. Tell me where you all want. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, everyone gets set up.
Do you need me in a different spot?
Yeah, I think that's
no worries.
I'll come.
Yeah, wherever you want to go. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
You guys can go back.
This one, hold that figure under your shoulder.
Monday.
Okay, thank you.
Monday.
Well, I mean, that's always busy.
Yeah. I think right now, Friday and Saturday, I've got 4 dinners I'm going to.
Oh my God.
Probably done. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll get down.
I'm glad your family's good, glad they get to see you.
Yeah, that's good.
I know about architecture, but you know I gotta talk to you.
I know, I love it. Spectrum, you guys good? Yep. All right.
Go ahead.
Cool. All right, where do you guys want me looking?
I guess.
Right here. Right there. Got it. Yep.
Yeah. All right. First off, Congressman, just tell us, what are you doing here today at Okolona?
Yeah. The Okolona firefighters, they were the first people on the scene. I mean, when that fire was absolutely raging, they rushed in head first. And so wanted to thank them for their bravery, thank them for their courage. We brought them something that we put in the congressional record already. And of course, if you need to know anything else about these guys, not only they're brave, they're courageous, they're so humble. They're like, we're just doing our job. And they wanted to make sure that, he said, are you doing this for all the other fire departments too? Because everybody pitched in. So we just want to thank them for that spirit, that courage, that bravery on behalf of our community.
How has these last 2 weeks been for you? Because you've been traveling back and forth, and you've had a lot to do with in DC now with the government just coming back over.
Yeah, I mean, look, the last 2 weeks are basically a blur, and I think the tragedy here in Louisville and just the toll that takes of seeing something like this happen in your community, going and seeing that absolute apocalyptic landscape that we saw, meeting with the families of the victims, people who lost loved ones, people who lost businesses, people who lost so much in this. It's really heavy. And of course, we also had really important stuff going on in Washington, trying to reopen the government, trying to lower the cost of people's health care. And so just been dealing with it all the last 2 weeks.
Do you have any new information on the status of the investigation, the preliminary report, which I guess we can expect in the next couple of weeks? Any updates?
Yeah, no, we continue to talk to NTSB, the FAA, the EPA. Everybody's doing a great job of coordinating, pushing to get answers. They want answers. They know we want answers as quickly as possible, but they're being thorough. We expect that preliminary report sometime in the next couple of weeks.
The governor says people deserve to know the cause as quickly as possible. Can you give us a rough ballpark date that you'd like to see a preliminary report outlined?
Yeah, I mean, people do deserve to know the cause of this as quickly as possible. People need answers. We want that. We also want it to be correct, right, and thorough. So we are pushing for that balance, right? We want it now. We want it quickly. We want to make sure it's right. And I know that the NTSB is working as hard as they can to get us those answers.
Before Thanksgiving?
I hope so.
Congressman, why was it important for you to come and shake these guys' hands and be here in person?
Yeah, you know what? They deserve all of our thanks, and I want them to know that after the national news left, after that sort of thing happened, this community really does appreciate them. We appreciate their heroism, their bravery that they are willing to show on our behalf every single day.
You talk about the government reopening. What are your next steps now? Are you prioritizing the ACA subsidies, or what? Where are you now?
Yeah, I mean, look, people's healthcare costs are skyrocketing. We're seeing right now in Kentucky a record number of people dropping their health insurance because it's too expensive. And I refuse to accept the notion that Congress can't do something about this. So we are going to remain laser focused on doing all we can to get the Trump administration to lower the cost of healthcare and care as much about that as it is about lowering taxes for billionaires.
Congressman, you said it closer to people canceling their renewals or the hospitals working at
Yeah.
less expensive plan. Where do you get those numbers from, and what do you hear from constituents about that?
Yeah, I mean, I was in the state Senate when we launched the Affordable Care Act, and we saw 440,000 Kentuckians get health insurance for the very first time. Those numbers have only gone up year over year since then. And now that the Trump administration is refusing to lower the cost of healthcare, we are seeing those numbers start to reverse and decline. That's wrong. People shouldn't have to choose between having a roof over the head and being able to go to the doctor. So we are making sure that we are working as hard as we can to lower the cost of people's healthcare, because every single Kentuckian, every single American deserves to have health insurance they can afford.
Before the year is out, what can we do in the next couple of months to get those subsidies extended?
Yeah, I mean, we could have already, and I say that, the Republicans who are running Congress right now could have already done something. They know that these tax credits expire for healthcare at the end of this year. They should have already acted. They haven't. We're going to keep holding their feet to the fire. We are trying to push for bipartisan effort to lower the cost of people's healthcare, and will not stop.
Do you believe it was the right move by the 8 senators who broke with the Democratic Party to get the government back home?
Yeah, look, I remain laser focused on lowering the cost of people's healthcare, doing what we can to reopen the government, and making sure that people can afford things. We have a healthcare crisis right now in this state and in this country. We are seeing people drop their health insurance right now because it's too expensive. I had business owners just this week tell me that they're watching their premiums for the two of them go from $625 per month to $2,501 per month. That's a $2,000 increase. Nobody can afford that. We have to do something about this. Remember, there were 2 tax credits that expired at the end of this year. The first tax credits were the tax credits that go to benefit the wealthiest people in this country. The second tax credits were so all of us could have health insurance. The Republicans rushed back and brought us back over the 4th of July to make sure that the billionaires got their tax breaks, but they're refusing to act to make sure that people can afford health care. It is wrong, and we're going to continue to hold their feet to the fire to make sure it happens before the end of the year.
But if it were up to you, would you guys still be holding out?
Look, I don't think Senate leadership should have caved. I've made no secret about that whatsoever. But we're going to keep fighting to make sure that we can try to lower the cost of people's health care.
Do you see a path forward for him with the legislation?
Yeah, look, I do think that intoxicating products should be regulated, but what happened with hemp is really going to hurt a lot of small businesses right here in Kentucky. So that's just one of many reasons I voted against that bill. We have 363 days. I texted with a small business owner this morning. We have 363 days to get regulations around that allow that industry to continue to grow here in Kentucky, and I'll be working to do that.
From local head growers are saying that we already had regulations in the state, and then the next couple of months are going to be crucial because that's going to be when they decide whether or not the farm grow.
Yeah.
So, you put pressure on that for Kentuckians who houses are in business?
Yes.
Anything else you want to say about being here today?
Yeah, sure. I was just saying, look, you can train all you want to for the scenario. They did. These firefighters were training for this scenario 2 weeks before it happened. But when 38,000 gallons of jet fuel go up in flames and everything is absolutely the worst you can possibly imagine, these guys didn't think twice about putting on their boots, putting on their uniforms, and running in first to save us. That is the type of heroism that we should be grateful for, we should commend, and we should always show our appreciation.
The mayor might have said this the other day, but it's 14. Can we confidently say there are no more people missing? I know it's been kind of confusing. We've had to say, based on the reports, it match this, but can we confidently say there are no more people missing from this incident?
I think until the NTSB and those federal agencies issue the definitive proclamation, that's going to be the definitive word. But we know this is no longer we know this hasn't been a recovery mission for a long time. 14 people lost their lives. We know that for a fact. That's tragic. And obviously, given what that scene looks like and what it entails, I certainly hope there are no more.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Yelling. Yes.
We got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We got it. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Wherever you guys think looks best.
Safe. Yep.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thank you. Always appreciate it.
No, never mind. I think I got something from you.
Oh, yeah. I was saying next on the 19th.
Yeah, because I'm in DC, so I think I got it.